Let's get straight into it, shall we? Because we're about to speak to Oleksander Usyk's manager. They're also the manager of Vasily Lomachenko. We'll get some thoughts on Vasily's upcoming fight and where he's going as well. In the lightweight division, it is, of course, Egis Klimas, one of the nicest, straight-talking guys in the whole of boxing, kindly giving up a bit of time on Saturday night to come and join us. Egis, welcome to the show. How are you?
How are you guys? How are you?
Very good.
Did I hear a score 116, 112? What the heck?
Talk us through it, Chief.
What the heck? How you doing, guys?
We're
very well. We're very well. Thank you so much for giving up some time to come and join us. First question, obviously, with everything that's going on in the world and more importantly, everything that's going on in Ukraine, how is the champ? Is he safe? Is he well? Is his family safe and well? And off the back of the victory against Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia?
He's very good. He is at the moment, as we speak, he's in Ukraine. He's in the front lanes. Of course, not with a gun, but he's cheering with soldiers. He's there. He's supporting his country. But otherwise, he's good. He's healthy. He is motivated, ready to go for the big one. Hopefully in February we can get in the ring with Tyson Fury, and this is our plan.
Just
for that big unification, historical fight.
Absolutely, we all want to see the big undisputed fight between Oleksander and Tyson. Fingers crossed we can get that happening. Before we get back onto Oleksander, Egis, what have you made this week of everything that's going on in the heavyweight division with Tyson, who you've just mentioned there, and he's back and forth with Anthony Joshua?
Well, he's been back and forth for all his career. It's not just in the past week. He's unpredictable. We never know what he's going to do. One day he's retiring, another day he's coming back. One day he wants to fight Usyk. Next day he's fighting Joshua. Then that guy Charles came up into the picture. I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on with this guy in his mind. Hopefully everything is gonna line up, and hopefully we're gonna see. You know, I'm hearing he wants to fight on December 3rd, which is we don't have a big problem. But you know, on the other side, it's boxing, things happening, breaking hands, breaking legs, and stuff like that. Well, you know, it's hard to say. It's hard to predict, but fingers crossed, we're gonna be ready. From our side, we're going to be ready 100%. So if a fight is not happening, don't blame our team.
And that is for February. That's your target for February 2023 for the undisputed fight.
Well, it's not what we are demanding. No, it's okay. It's our target. Correct.
Can we clarify, Egis? What's your view on two things? Tyson Fury taking a December 3rd fight. You mentioned broken legs and broken hands there. Genuinely, do you think it's a very risky thing to do? And secondarily, where are you anticipating the undisputed title to be? We believe it's the Middle East. Is that the case?
Yes, as you mentioned, Gareth, it's we're aiming. It's dangerous. Yes, of course, it's dangerous. It's boxing. Tyson Fury doesn't get much into the injuries, which is good. He wants to stay busy. We all understand. We're all in boxing. We know the game. He doesn't want to go and fight straight with Usyk. He wants to get the tune-up fight. It's fine. As a time-wise, beginning of December, yeah, it's not bad. He can fight December 3, get rest for 3-4 weeks, celebrate Christmas, celebrate New Year. Then I say celebrate. It's on the pause to celebrate. Enjoy time with the family. I would say, not celebrate. Enjoy time with the family for 1 month. It's enough. It's not a big fight. And then all January, February, he has like 8 weeks to prepare for the fight. Yes, no problem. I don't see big issue. I've done that with my guys. I remember when we signed Crusher Kovalov to fight Bernard Hopkins, we did a couple days before he was fighting. It's not a big deal to get a couple fights lined up in front of you. Then your opponent. It's not as dangerous. As far as the place, yes, we're talking about. Of course, we're talking about Saudi Arabia. That's where the first fight went, and I believe it went very, very smooth, very good. Everything was well organized, and we're willing to go back there.
On the mental side for Oleksander, does he stay in Ukraine till kind of February and then go into camp, or what does he do? I mean, obviously he's seen as a great hero. I'd love to know about the reception. Obviously, huge things are going on in Ukraine, but what kind of reception did he get when he went home? Because obviously, so many people in Ukraine would have been lifted by his victory in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
Well, he did a huge big present for Ukraine, for Ukrainian people, for Ukrainian soldiers. Yes, he became back home as a hero. I was glad he understood he is not a warrior in the field when it comes to war. He did a big, huge noise about the Ukraine. We saw what kind of a T-shirt he was wearing. We saw the flag coming out. So he inspired many, many people. And in his thoughts to go or not to go to fight with Joshua when he was in Ukraine at that time, he was inspired by the soldiers when he went to hospital and he visited soldiers who was wounded from the war. And he told me the feeling was when he stepped into the war and he saw more than 20 soldiers. Someone didn't have legs, someone didn't have arms, and everybody was kind of like cheers. I mean, just he says the feeling to be there, it was unbelievable, and everybody, every single one, was shooting, kind of like I don't know, like crying to him, saying like, no, we don't need you here. Go there, fight, champion. You're a boxer, you're a champion. Go. And as soon as the minute he stepped out of that hospital, he says, "This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going right now. I'm gonna go fight with Joshua. I'm gonna win Joshua, and I'm gonna dedicate this fight to my country, to Ukraine."
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal from Oleksander. Absolutely,
and,
everything that's going on.
And he did it. And another question, Gart, you ask another question about what he's going to do, what the plans are. No, the plans are, of course, it's not staying in Ukraine. The plans are to come out and to start the training camp for February. First of all, he's coming to United States, I believe, like in a couple of weeks. We're going to have him here in the middle of October. I wanted to do a press conference big for the champion here in the U.S. And we're also having phenomenal, because the champion has now Usyk Foundation. He's helping people. He's helping people personally who was, had the problems from the war. Somebody lost a house, somebody lost a husband, somebody lost a son, somebody lost a kid. And he is going personal to people and helping them to relocate it, helping them with food or putting a roof on the house. His foundation doesn't support war, doesn't buy guns, doesn't buy ammunition to kill other people. His foundation is to help people who was,
it's all humanitarian, I guess. All humanitarian, yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So we're having a huge, big fundraising dinner at the Beverly Hills Hotel on October 20th. This is what we're going to do. After, he's going to support his his brother, his friend, Lomachenko to New York. And right after that, we are preparing for training camp.
Excellent. And whilst he's in America, Egis, obviously we want him to be fighting Tyson Fury for the undisputed fight. But if that's not to materialise, will he be in attendance for Deontay Wilder's return? Is that a possible fight that you might see in 2023?
If very possible fight. Actually, a champion one who's called about it, and he said if Fury is not available and we cannot fight Fury, I would like to fight Deontay Wilder. And the question why, because he says he's a risky fighter, and I like that.
Absolutely love it.
I love them. I love the man's attitude. You mentioned there about other fighters that you look after, and Vasily Lomachenko. We're excited to see Vasily back in October. It kind of aligns as well with the Haney-Kambosos rematch. Is that where we're going next in 2023 off the back of what we see in October? Do you think that Vasily will get an opportunity to fight for the undisputed championship at lightweight?
This is a plan. Vasily being a mandatory for WBO, but they had enclosed rematch. That's a big fight. We didn't want it to go and force for the WBO. We're letting Haney to fight Kambosos, and next Vasily in the line. And looks like both guys agreed, and both guys wanted to fight with Vasily after their rematch on October 15th. They're going to do rematch October 15th, and the winner aiming to fight Lomachenko, which is we're going to be ready for it. March, April, somewhere in that area.
Okay.
Egis, it's always brilliant to speak to you, and we really appreciate your time. I just want to say 2 words to you and your countrymen. Slava Ukraini.
Thank you. Yes, Geroyam Slava. Also, I have a good upcoming fight on November 12th. That's going to be on ESPN. You guys keep looking. I have a WBO middleweight champion.
Fantastic fight. Janibek.
Yes.
Janibek Alim Khanouli. He's going to be fighting Denzel
Bentley. Denzel Bentley.
Can we have him on the show, please, in the next couple of
November
weeks?
12th.
Can we have him on the show to talk to us?
If you have a good Kazakh-speaking person,
We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Find a way, and I will bring you a champ. He's right now WBO champion, middleweight champion.
Terrific fighter.
Superb.
Yeah.
He is a very good fighter.
Yeah.
Very good fighter with a big, bright future.